that happened. Yeah, for the first time ever, we have got 3 weeks of Christmas rush stores in a single year. Yippee! What? All right, let me point this out. You could clearly tell I was surprised by this as well. It is what it is. All right, so, well, at least there's no rush to chase after the skins next week, I guess. Anyway, let's just get through this. Let's start yapping about all the brand new skins. So here we are, the third Christmas rush store, even though it's technically already past Christmas. Yay! So let's talk about the brand new rush store, and let's talk about which of these skins are abnormal. But this is going to be very quick because there's only 2 skins this week that are abnormal. The Neon Christmas large box, the third large box to be accepted in an Epic set this year, and we also have the Snowfall door, a straightforward neon design. I'll be honest with you, with all these skins, I just don't expect them to sell that much. We're kind of fatigued with Christmas. We've just already had 2 weeks of Christmas. Don't be surprised in the slightest if they don't really sell that much. Now, as I hop over to here we are on scmm.app. I scroll down. Oh, wait, they're still down here? Yeah. After 8 hours in the rush store, they haven't really sold that much. As I've said, we've already kind of had some Christmas rush stores already. I don't think people are super eager to go buy any more. So please take that into consideration. If you're looking at these skins and considering, surely some of them might be nice investments. No! Where have you been for the past 2 weeks? I've said this so much. Basically, these are out of season now, and they will drop off in price. And once we reach around February, March, April, the spring season, the Easter dip will happen. These skins will drop off. They will get cheap. And, sorry to say. So, if anything, you might want to start questioning how much you might want to offer for them when they appear in the rush store next week. And with only 2 of them being abnormal, that might be a bit of a problem. But at the very least, next week we should expect an early rush store because it's going to be January Force Wipe. It's going to be the January update. And potentially, we are looking to potentially see the primitive game mode actually being introduced. So an actual good-looking update, which potentially might entice even more people to play the game. Yes, the player count right now is absolutely absurd. The month of December in 2024 looks set to have an average player count of over 100,000. That'll be the first time we've seen this since early 2021, when it was like the offline TV era, when we had the offline TV server for all the Twitch channels. When all the big Twitch streamers were on that big server. Gosh, it's 4 years ago now. That was quick, wasn't it? Right, anyway, so enough yapping. Let's just quickly, specifically talk about this rush store itself. Why have they gone and accepted another gingerbread wooden door when they're already giving one away for free as a Twitch drop? I don't know. But I will point out that as a collection continuation to Spinoza's gingerbread bear rug from last year. All right, cool, fair enough. But yeah, no, just to get the point across, we have a very similar design, literally right there, being given away for free right now. So, weird rush store, I know. But I should also point out, look, it's the 3rd crossbow to be accepted in a rush store this year. How odd that we've suddenly started seeing a lot less of these being accepted now. But I did see this. I should point out of all the Christmas skins that are submitted for 2024, we didn't really see that many weapons and tool skins. And I have seen this already, and it does look nice. And props to you, MDE. Congratulations with your acceptance, but we'll show that off in a bit. So, overall, it's fine. Oh, yeah, I didn't really showcase this. Epic with his collection of seasonal skins. Last year, it was small boxes, Easter, Halloween and Christmas. And this year, large boxes, Easter, Halloween and Christmas. I wonder what's next. I don't know, water purifiers, yes. No, chairs. Go for chairs, Epic. Go for chairs. Right, so we'll see what happens. It's up to him. I wouldn't be surprised if he just probably does something like a garage door or something. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets another set accepted. So, okay. Just a routine batch of 8 skins. Now, looking at this, right? Not that many skins, of course, but what could that potentially mean for next week? I'm sure you're probably well aware enough that with the very first rush store of the year, you do see a lot of sales happening. Now, when you look at this rush store for the very first rush store 2024, that being the January 4 rush store, all of these skins sold absurdly because we had a lot of people playing for the January 4 swipe. And the lowest selling skin had 16,000 subscribers. That just kind of really gets the point across, doesn't it? Top selling was 50,000. Right, anyway, so back over to here. Maybe this is lacking because next week we might have a rush store that's got 12 plus skins. I'm not saying no to that. And I really do hope to see some very interesting choices. Perhaps some very, very interesting collection continuations. Now, if you want to stay up to date in regards to all the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions, consider watching my Rust Workshop skin checks. All collection continuations are chaptered in the description. We've seen the likes of Commando boots and gloves. I saw comics and black gold backpack. Yes, another white backpack, another black backpack. Yippee. Cybercore continued with an LR300. There's a lot of interesting things. We also saw an ultramarine grenade. So, yeah, some interesting things to look forward to. But not until next week. Hey. So let's just go through all these Christmas skins then. All right, so first up we have the Krampus bolt-action rifle. Congratulations to Rayleigh. A decent amount of skins accepted this year. For a person who's never had any accepted before, hey, at least it's something. And a bolt-action rifle. We used to hardly ever see these. To get the point across, between 2021 to 2023 there was a 2-year gap. Last year we got 2. This year we've had 5 in total. 3 marketable ones, 2 Twitch drops. All right, fair enough. That's fine. But this design, I mean, as I said, we really didn't get that many Christmas weapon/tool skins submitted for 2024. But, guys, this is a good-looking skin. I will give props to the skin creators. That is an awesome looking design for a Krampus bolt-action rifle. So as you can see on the side, you've got Krampus, very nicely detailed, mind you, looking very creepy, and you've got the kids trying to run away from him, get to the house. Get the house, children, run! But yeah, that's looking awesome. But to really show off the interesting creator design, I've got to take control, and I've got to go over to here. I'll aim down the sight and get a good look at that. That is awesome. The fact that you got the creature there reaching out to you. Merry Christmas, children. So that's a cool looking design, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be appreciating that ever so much. So hey, at the end of the day, if you like the skin, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support the skin creators, keep them nice and motivated, keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. But unfortunately, Christmas skins, it's very unlikely that they will actually retain their value, and they are still expected to go down in price. So yeah, if you're considering wanting to make an investment, you probably just want to stick with doing a buy order. It is what it is. So yeah, perfectly fine looking weapon skin right there. But now let's move on and talk about the next skins. Alright, it's the Snowfall Sheep Matador. Yippee! Another Sheep Matador for 2024. I'm so happy. Yippee! I'm going to go look at all the Sheep Matadors that came out this year and just be super happy with the state of them. Yippee! When it loads up. Any second now. Yippee! What a great video. 42 in total in a single year. That is the state of Sheep Matadors. Now, last week's skin is actually doing okay for now. We shall see how that develops. But out of all the skins, oh wow, Ultramarine's actually gone up into the positive. Anything else? No? Alright, well, okay then. So you still got like 40 skins in the negative. Yeah, of course there are some Twitch drops amongst all of that, but yeah, not looking good. Undead Door, we don't count you. You're an anomaly. Anyway, so, Christmas themed Sheep Matador. What do you reckon is going to happen to that? Come on now. You know it's going to go down in price. That'll go down to less than $1 for sure. Sorry to say, but it's inevitable. All right? Now, if I were to just go look at previous Christmas skins in the past. Oh, look, there you go. Neon Tree Frozen Door. We've just had Christmas. It's already at 80 cents. In fact, this didn't even go up in price. I was keeping track of this because I own a few of them still. Yeah. And, yeah, look, it only really went up to about like $1, and that was it. This sold for $2.49 like 2 years ago. Oh, yippee. Yippee! So this right here, hey, it's abnormal, but yeah, there might be a bit of a problem there, yeah. But at the end of the day, let's go ahead and actually take a look at it. So, kind of lost my voice there, sorry about that. Oh, it's the gingerbread, oh, it's the overpowering smell and the allure of the ever so nice and sugary tastes. But yes, get a good look at that, and then snap, get a good look at that. Let's turn lights off on the stage as well. Didn't really make that much of a difference. I mean, it's fine for what it is. Like, there's no issue. Say okay. Can't complain. I think a lot of people will appreciate it. But if you're considering making an investment onto this, you might want to go, like, super low ball. Sorry to say, but, yeah, Christmas skins, this is inevitable. So, yeah, by all means, go ahead and buy it. And to the skin creator who produced this, It's Mr. Fresh. Oh, Mr. Fresh, the man behind the Cybercore collection. Oh, maybe, just maybe, we might be seeing another skin from you next week. We shall see. But for now, congratulations. A perfectly fine looking sheep in the door. But as an investor, I think I might just want to go super lowball and just move on from there. All right, cool. Let's now talk about the Neon Christmas large box. So, yeah, as I said, it's a set. Now, with the arrival of this today, did that go up in price? Let's just quickly go ahead and see, because when we saw the Halloween large box being accepted for Halloween earlier this year, this actually went all the way from $1 to like $2. However, before today, this was still selling for like, it must have been about $2.50 to $3. Maybe it didn't even change. Let's just go ahead and find out. No, it didn't even change, really. No. Yippee! Yay, I love Christmas anyway. So, for what it is, like I said, next year, don't be surprised if we see another set, and don't be surprised if they potentially all get accepted as well. So, yeah, perfectly fine look and design. Now, we literally just had a large box the previous week, but I did bring this up. Maybe a lot of people are fatigued with Christmas skins now. Maybe this doesn't sell too much, all right? Just getting that point across, because, like I said, we did just talk about this large box over here. And I did kind of get the point across of last year, we had the Neon Snowflake large box. It did go down in price, but it didn't dramatically crash and burn. It went from $2.49 to like $1.50, $1.60. And I looked at that design, I thought, you know what? I know it sold quite a decent amount, but I can't help but assume the same thing. I can't help but assume that would be like reasonably okay as well. So I did like a fairly decent buy order of like 90 cents to $1.30, assuming this will probably only go down to around like $1.50. I will still be able to get a whole bunch of buy orders with that $1.30 buy order. So over to here. Looking at this large box here, it's abnormal, so we do have that useful advantage. I can still see this go down in price. That still feels like an inevitability, but how low will it go? I don't know. And if it don't sell that much, well, there will be only so many listings on the Steam market then. So, you know what? I'm actually looking at this with a bit of curiosity, and I'm now looking at it in-game with a lot of very much nice interest. Oh, yes, get a good look at that. Now, if we could just move the sun around a little bit. Wait, sun, move. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much. And yeah, you can see it's a perfectly fine neon design. We've got snowflakes on the side, presents, trees, and a lot of colour. And how about we go ahead and turn off the lights? Yep. Now, it does reflect quite a fair bit with the lighting, as you can see. But how about we actually go totally out in the dark? And as you can see, it's a perfectly fine glow-in-the-dark design that I'm pretty sure a lot of people will appreciate in the future. Now, as I said, if it don't sell that much, all the better for it to rise up in price in the future. And in anticipation for the next Christmas, that'll definitely work out quite nicely. But even then, maybe it still goes down in price. Maybe it's another 90 cents to $1.30 situation. We shall see. But at the end of the day, if you like it, go ahead, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support the skin creator. Whilst we've already had Christmas, I mean, yeah, all right, it's up to you. Anyway, snap. So, yeah, that's totally fine for what it is. So now, shall we move on to the next skin, which I do believe is the backpack. So, away we go. Right then, time for the third Christmas-themed backpack to be accepted 3 weeks in a row. Yippee! So, yeah. Quite a lot of backpacks already. In just the span of what, like a month and a half, we've already had 11 skins. 11 skins already. How many do you reckon will be accepted in 2025? Oh, I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll find out, won't we? All right, anyway. So, this actually worked out quite nicely, if I can quickly remind all of you. These are all the Christmas skin submissions on micro522.com. And if I were to just quickly go remember all the backpacks... So, again, backpack, you can just type it in. And, yeah, Crunchy Backpack was the top performing backpack out of all of them. There were 21 individual designs that are submitted. That one ended up being accepted as well. So, all right, cool. I can't really complain, you know. I haven't also, like, shown this off yet as well. So if I could just quickly click accepted skins. There you go. Yep. All the skins for this week were in the positive in terms of upvotes compared to downvotes. So, all right, cool. So, yeah, how will this fare? Because for the past 2 weeks, we've seen the very first one being accepted with just over 15,500 subscribers, already down a price. We just had Snowman Backpack, which did just about 12,600 plus subscribers. But this one here, after 2 weeks of Christmas already, is he going to sell that much? What do you reckon? Now, just to point out and clarify, this isn't part of the Gingerbread collection. That's made by Milho Frito. This right here is made by Scropin, and congratulations, you got your first skin accepted in 2024. The very last Rustore 2024, Mr. Scropin. But anyway, all right. So let's just go ahead and showcase it. Get a good look at it. Look at his happy face. Well, he's not very happy. He's kind of shocked. What did he see? What did you run away from that he could see from the back? Well, get a good look at that. Nice, sweet, and delicious, sugary. Oh, yes, I'm sure a lot of people appreciate this. Snap. Get a good look at that at, night time with the light shining on it. So, yeah, it's fine for what it is. But it's out of season now already, isn't it? Yeah, that might be a bit of a concern to some people. So, yeah. It is what it is, I'm afraid. So, snap back. Feel free to comment below if you like it. Feel free to comment below if you're going to use it. But it's not Christmas anymore, is it? So what's the point, I guess? Ugh. All right, it is what it is. All right, then. So let's now hop over to here and whip out the next skin to showcase. It's a Gingerbread themed Python. Wow, get a good look at that. Nice, sweet, and delicious. Yes, we just got a backpack that was sweet and delicious, and now we have this here as well. Quick snap. Get a good look at that. Yep. For what it is, it's fine. But Python skins as investments, how are they currently holding up? Not well, I'm afraid. Not well. So let's just quickly remind you of that. Get a quick look, quick look at the aim sight first of all. Super useful red aim sight. Should be good for every single environment. Now let's just quickly hop out of here. Alright, so Gingerbread Python. As you can see with all the other Python revolvers we had over the past year, you might notice that, well, they don't seem to, they don't seem to be holding up value quite nicely. I'm guessing they don't get used as much. The item itself, the weapon itself doesn't get used as much, and therefore the skins suffer because of it. Yeah. So if you're looking at this Gingerbread Python and thinking, I might want to consider buying 1,000 of them, I think you're better off doing a buy order. Now, by all means, if you want to go buy one for yourself, support that skin creator, Luciano. Is this your first ever skin to be accepted? Apparently so. Oh, okay then, there you go. But yeah. Yeah, it probably isn't going to be selling that much. All of these skins aren't expected to be selling that much. But, hey, if you're going to go buy it, by all means, you go ahead and enjoy it. Appreciate it. But I think you're better off just sticking with a buy order. And that very likely will just be 60 cents to 80 cents. A Christmas-themed Python, I have doubts it will actually hold up quite nicely. Sorry to say, but, you do come and watch me for these opinions, and I'm pretty sure you'd probably agree with me. So, yeah, if you happen to like the design, feel free to comment below. But now let's go ahead and talk about and showcase the Christmas Ornament Crossbow. Alright, then next up we have the Christmas Ornament Crossbow. Now, this seems to be in a pretty interesting spot. Like I've already said earlier, this is only the third crossbow to be accepted this year. Now, throughout all this year, I did see quite a lot of crossbows being submitted in the workshop. But why only 3 this year? Facepunch is weird sometimes. They just end up neglecting certain items for some strange reason, and then they randomly happen to love certain other items. Like look at wooden double doors this year, and then look at sheet metal double doors, for example. Yeah, big difference. Right. Anyway, so this actually probably could be an interesting thing to keep an eye out for. First of all, look at all of the crossbow skins as of now. And the cheapest one that's on the Steam market is only on $1.31. Now, of course, it's still below its Rustore price, but it's not like a 60 cent to 80 cent type of situation. That's looking like it's actually holding up quite well. Okay, now sheer lack of listings, or rather acceptances, will lead to that, much like how we talked about the Gingerbread Hammer the previous week. If we see crossbows hardly ever being accepted for the foreseeable future, do not be surprised if all of them start to slowly rise up in price. Anyway, let's actually showcase this design, because MDE has done a very nice job. Get a good look at that shine of the gold trim, the snowy sort of I don't know how to pronounce it, or powdery snow, all splashed around all over it. I guess you could say that. You know what I'm trying to say. If you have a better word for it, feel free to comment below. Hedge needs a new word of the day to learn from. But yeah, I think he did a very, very nice job. Nice and shiny. In fact, instead of trying to hover over it, why don't we just quickly snap, take control and actually look down, and wow, yeah, that's a nice looking, interesting design. Oh yes, indeed. Now, son, can we just kind of move you around so I can get some good view here? Come on, don't be shy. Rise up. Get a good round point. I think he's stuck behind the wall. Come on, son, where are you? I want to get a good look at this. I think, oh, there you go. Ah, yeah, now we got it. Now we got it. So yeah, nice and blue, reflective. Is that something you're going to appreciate looking at? Is that something you think would look very nice in your hands? Oh, he's right above. That's probably why he's not holding up very well. Where are you going? Useless. What are you doing? Come over here. Oh, he's run away from me. Oi! I realise what's happened. He couldn't go any further round. It's not like it can just constantly go in a circle. It has a point where it stops and starts, and it couldn't go any further from there. All right, I think I've got as good as a view as I'm going to get in terms of, like, good look at that. Sorry for being silly. It's Hedge is doing a very good job of showcasing this. All right, anyway, Snap doesn't appear to glow in the dark at all. No issues and no worries about that. It does stand out quite nicely, though, as you can see here, so maybe that would be an interesting thing for you to consider. Hey, at the end of the day, if you like it, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it. Support the skin creator. Keep them nice and motivated to keep on about nice creative designs in the future. Now, why are you over there? Honestly, but yeah, look at that reflection. That's looking pretty cool. All right, so shall we now showcase the next skin to talk about? And that would be this AK right over to here. Now, son, can you please help me out here? Move, not... God. Right, how about you go... there we go. Thank you. Right. If anything, the crossbow's shape and design kind of wasn't super helpful to get a good look at, but that right there, that's looking nice. That's looking cool. Oh, look, it's Rudolph. How you doing there, buddy? So, yeah, all right. We just saw this skin being accepted. I'm pretty sure I showcased this in my Rust Workshop bingo for Christmas skins. This got quite a lot of interest from the people on my server. They thought this had a very good chance of potentially being accepted. And fair enough, it do be looking pretty cool. But what, we've had 3 AK-47s this Christmas already? I might need to go double check that. First of all, quick look at night time. Snap. Yeah, good look at that. Cool. But AK-47 skins as investments, pretty questionable, yeah. What makes you say that? I've seen a lot of AKs being accepted this year. I have my reasons. All right, so cool. It is what it is. It is what it is. So let's now hop out and take a look at all the AKs that are accepted this year and just get a good idea of how things are currently shaping up now that it's technically post-Christmas. So, Santa's Helper AK-47 produced by Jan. Congratulations there, sir. 2 skins accepted this year. Next year, I'd like to see even more. Now, take a look at all the AKs that are accepted this year. How many in total? I don't think we beat last year. We had 45 accepted or skins introduced in a single year this year. And last year, in total, we had 44. What, we still beat last year? Oh, my. Well, then, there you go. Well, considering all the Twitch drops we've had and the Christmas skins, it's not that surprising, is it? All right, fair enough. And I was wrong. It's just 2 Christmas skins so far this year. Anyway. Okay, so that only just became marketable, so we can't count that one. Looking at all the AKs that came out this year, Popstars in the positive, or Evens, I should say, Commandos in the positive, Hellborn? Sure. All right, then that's kind of a surprise. Sweet Dreams? Oh, wow, it finally went up in price. Ever so nice and colourful design. Apocalypse Nomad with its very useful transparent aim sight. Black Diamond AK-47 with its stunning diamond-embedded design. Skull Forces in the positive. Thunder Gold's in the positive. Bad news? Wait, what? Are you manipulated? That's actually kind of... Oh, yeah, there's only 2 listings. Fair enough. Okay, point I'm trying to get across is we've had a lot of these AKs accepted this year, and now, only now, we're starting to see some of them actually starting to shine, seeing some of them actually start to rise up in price. Do take notice, though, there are still quite a lot of these AKs sitting at around $1. It's unfortunate to see, but kind of not surprising. Anyway, focusing this particular AK right here. How's that going to fare after Christmas? It's going to go down in price. I'm very sorry to say, just to take a look at some Christmas AKs from the previous year. Gingerbread Man AK, it kind of got close to its Rust Ore price. Not too bad. And then we have Snowflake AK-47. Yeah, that had a collection continuation 2 weeks ago and it hardly even changed. It went up by 10 cents. Yippee! But, like... Look and see what happened literally just after Christmas. It went down. And it went all the way down to about like 80 cents. Yeah. So this is why for most AK-47s I'm like 60 cents or 80 cents. Now that did 16,000 sales. Last week's AK did 9,000 sales. What do you reckon is going to happen to this AK? I think it's actually going to sell less than 9,000. Now that's just a rough estimate that I'm sitting here and saying now. But after 2 Christmas Rust Ores, it's now already past Christmas. Do you really think that's going to sell that much? I have doubts. Just saying. All right, fair enough then. So, okay. It's probably just going to be 60 cents to 80 cents again. If I'm not feeling super confident in something, I play lowball. And yeah, I'd rather just kind of try my best to save my funds and try and not accidentally buy tons of these when they potentially could have like gone lower. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. It's a fine design, and if you like it, by all means buy it, use it, enjoy it, support the skin creator, and keep an eye on them for the future, because they might be putting out some ever so lovely looking skins as well in the future. So keep an eye on them. Cool. Right, let's now go ahead and talk about and showcase the gingerbread wooden door. And here we are with the sun actually facing it. As you can see, we have a gingerbread wooden door right here in front of us. Wow! I really did need one of these right about now, didn't I? Yeah. So, yeah, we got this accepted. How much do you reckon it's going to sell, Hedge? I have my doubts. Anyway, quick look at night time. And yeah, it doesn't appear to glow in the dark, much like the other free wooden door that's currently being in a way as a Twitch drop. So yeah, both sides do not glow. Same with the other wooden door. So yeah, this one right here, snap. That's currently in the Rust store right now, $1.49. This one over here, all you need to do is like watch someone streaming Rust on Twitch over the course of the next few days. You can get that for absolutely free. So it really does puzzle me why they accept this. Don't want to sound mean to Mr. Spinoza. Congratulations with your skin accepted, but I'm sure even he can kind of understand, why did you accept it now? Well, it doesn't make a lot of sense anyway. It is what it is. So by all means, if you like it, go ahead and buy it. But if you're looking at that as a nice investment, well, yeah, no, I don't think it'll hold up very nicely. But here's the thing. I've already pointed out that we have already had 2 Christmas Rust doors. This is the third. And I know for a fact that people aren't exactly super enthusiastic for this. Fair enough, I don't blame you. But question it this way. What happens if this doesn't sell that much? We've seen this happen early this year, haven't we? So let's just quickly hop out of here. So you may recall back in Easter, we had a certain Easter farm wooden door. Do you remember that? So here it is, yeah. Oh wow, it's gone back down in price again. It's a really weird door. There is a group of people that just keep manipulating it. For a very long time, it was selling for a high price, and now it's not. And before that, it was selling for an even higher price. They kept buying it for like $30. Initially, they were buying it for $50. Then they stopped like caring about it. Then they suddenly came back to it, and then they're giving it up again. I don't know. It's weird. It's really strange. But the reason why they could do this is because it only did like 3,000 subscribers after a whole week in the Rust store. So if something like that happens to this, guys, you might want to keep an eye on that. You might want to be a little bit wary, okay? Just point it out. But yeah, you never know. But that could apply to all of these skins. If they all sell next to nothing, potentially in the future, they could all become like manipulated. And then I have tons of people knocking on my door saying, Hedge, why is this worth $1,000? I'm already anticipating it. So something for you to be curious about. Just point it out now. So, yeah, that's your Christmas week free Rust store for 2024. Yippee! Okay, cool. So we've kind of gone through all the skins there. Not exactly a great week for investing, is it? No. So, is there anything else to talk about? Well, as I've already mentioned, we are currently looking at post-Christmas at the moment. So you might want to keep an eye on the Steam market, because a lot of skins are getting bought out. Now, I've actually put a tweet about this just out a little bit earlier. So if I could just quickly hop over to here. Yes, post-Christmas kicking off nicely with strong player counts. December 2024 looks set to have a monthly average of over 100,000. The first time since early 2021. Whiteout and other white clothing and armor skins reaching new all-time high prices. So, yes, over the past few days, I have constantly seen whiteout, comics, and other white-coloured skins and whatnot being bought out. Loads of people do appreciate snow and Arctic camouflage. Oh, look, Arctic camo poncho, whiteout kill. Who would have guessed? This is currently reaching its new all-time high price as well. As you can see, it's pushing up to $4. Yes, and it still keeps getting bought, and it still keeps rising up in price. Do you remember when this was selling for like 60 cents in the Steam market? I remember. Well, look at it now. Wow. And if you were to take a look at all the Arctic camo skins, so over to here, just type in Arctic, and then you'll see all of them. Okay, well, maybe not then. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, Arctic Protection Burlap Head Wraps currently selling for about, well, there you go, $23. Cool. That is currently at its new all-time high price. Cool. So welcome to post-Christmas, guys. People are buying out everything, and it's nice. Let's just go ahead and take a look at Arctic Skull SAR. I know this isn't its all-time high price, but it was much cheaper not too long ago. So as we hop over to here, you can see how it's currently rising up and up. Now, could it go way beyond? Could it go even higher? Probably. If loads of people are buying out these white-coloured skins, they're probably going to look at something like Arctic Skull. Now, by default, there's the comics collection for the weapons. So if I go type in comics, should point this out, comics hoodie and pants, new all-time high price. As you can see here, I swear this was actually a higher price yesterday. It was. I guess loads of people caught on and started to sell theirs as well. But the point still remains, it's like doing good. It's doing good. Anyway, I want to focus the AK-47, and we could also look at the crossbow. So yeah, get a good look at these. Right now, this is currently sitting at $14. Oh, it's gone even higher. Well, I think it was higher before that, but yeah, it's been bought out. Quite a lot of sales have happened. Yes, so might want to go ahead and start looking at your inventories because quite a lot of skins are getting bought out. So I'll hop over to here. Not Counter-Strike. Wrong thing, go away. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inventory and just get a good look. So you're probably wondering, Hedge, what's all this? This is Steam Inventory Helper, the extension that can help me out get a good visual for my most valuable skins. And yeah, just start flicking through. I know I have a lot, all right? I know. Shut up. But I'm sure you have a much more respectable amount that you can actually manage to get through and check on and, you know, just give it a good look. So earlier we kind of mentioned that the Thundergold AK-47 was one of the few AK-47s that was actually in the positive. Let's go compare its sales history and just get a good idea. Is it currently at its all-time high price? Well, you know, there's only 21 of these on the Steam market at the moment. And as I were to go to... Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's pushing up to it. Could it go even higher? Probably. Maybe that'll happen next week with January 2nd, the Force Wipe, Rustore Rotation, and the update. As I said, we're anticipating next week is going to have the Primitive Game Mode introduced, and that's going to have a lot of very curious people wanting to jump in. Also, with it just being a Force Wipe, loads of people are going to jump in regardless. And with the player counts that we're currently seeing, I will not be surprised in the slightest if we actually see over 200,000 people playing next week. You should also remember it's expected that we'll have an early Rustore next week, so be prepared for that. And December, you have been absolutely amazing. And right now, prices are doing very good. This is the time to sell. This is the time to sell. Now, could the skin prices still go higher? Probably. I'm not going to doubt that. But if you own a lot of skins, maybe just sell a few now. And remember, if you want to make good profits, sell them in batches of 3 to 5. Don't unload all of your stock all in one go. Bad idea. You're here to try and make profits, I'm sure. Don't do something stupid. Play it smart. Small batches. They will sell. People are actively buying these skins. Let me point that out to you. More people buying them compared to selling. So let them sell and then list some more. Like, if you've got a lot of skins, if you've been investing over the past year, by the time you've listed all your skins, you go check your Steam Market page and you'll see you've already sold some. So you could go back and list some more. And then you look at the Steam Market page and you realise you sold some. You're never going to stop. It's a job. So, cool. Nice. Awesome. Everything's lining up perfectly. Cool. Right. Is there anything else that I wanted to address? Well, next week, what could potentially be accepted? Well, I've already made mention that we've had some new skins being submitted, regular non-holiday themed skins. Consider watching my Rust Workshop skin checks. Some very notable, interesting collection continuations have appeared. But I've also got to bring this up. Like, the skins that are submitted before Christmas, they're still eligible. Neon Bismuth Rug, Black Diamond Sleeping Bag, Pie Storage People, Pie, this could be you. You could have this in your life. My word, I'm sure you're looking forward to it. The absolutely wonderful future ahead of us. But then we've also got Titanium Garage Door. We've got Harbour Seal Hammer. Harbour Seal Hammer, don't you just want to whack his head against a wall? Come on now, look at his happy face. Destroy it. Cybercore Python, Abyss Thompson. Like, so many interesting collection continuations right there. Whiteout Backpack. Do you think Face Punch wants to print money? Do you think this will happen? I am well aware of what the community manager said on Twitter. We shall see. But that has been submitted. That is available. That is a candidate. We shall see what happens next. So, yeah, I'm just pointing out. Personally, I'd love to see the Spec Ops jacket being accepted. That blends in perfectly with Forest Raiders. It's the right type of green, and I know a lot of people will appreciate that. I know a lot of people will adore it. So, yeah, cool. Interesting skin submissions. That was before Christmas, and the most recent batch, we've seen the return of the Chef Furnace. He's going to devour your soul. He's not creepy at all. But what else did we see? What's it called? What was the sheet metal door called? I know it's not called that. What's it called? Beauty Industry, that's it. Yep, so there's the single sheet metal door there. And I thought Rustomania looked pretty cool. That was an interesting, colourful looking design. We also saw Wolf Warrior return. We saw Not Friendly Garage Door return. Not Friendly Collection return. Yeah, 2 interesting garage doors that I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate. There was that really weird snail. Snaily! No, we could call him Gary. Yes. Anyway, cool designs. The guy behind the anime skins, he's now collaborating with Little Ranger, making this hot rod double barrel shotgun that looks really cool. But that means no more anime skins for a while. No! Cybercore LR300. I put out a short video showcasing this recently. That aim sight, mate. That design. I think a lot of people will appreciate. Oh, yes, indeed. And then, of course, Comics AK4, Comics Large Backpack, Black Gold Large Backpack, Molotov, man! Honestly, I love it. Don't you just want to run around dressed like that? I know you do, all right? I know you do. You want to look wacky and silly and just enjoy yourself. But a comfortable, reasonable option, I probably wouldn't be surprised if they consider accepting Commando boots and gloves. They very randomly picked out Commando Tier 2 after it being in a workshop for 3 months. I think they could wrap it up ever so nicely with a January Force-Right Rust store, and that'll probably get a lot of sales, and I'm pretty sure Commando clothing and armor will bounce up in price once more. Cool. So, yeah, things are lining up pretty nicely. Things are looking pretty sweet, and all I can really sit here now is to sit here and say best of luck to each and every single one of you. You've been investing into Christmas Rust skins over the past year, I'm sure, and yeah, put a little video out here. Best of luck to everyone who invested into skins this year. The time to sell is now. May your Rust skin profits skyrocket higher than Hobo did in a duo bike, which you can see right there. I'll put that tweet in the description of this video. It's so funny how it just happens. So, yeah, that's basically it. Not a very crazy Rust store for today, but next week, things are lining up very, very, very nicely. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that Ultramarine grenade being accepted because they're putting out a fix for grenades next week. So, just something to consider. And, of course, over the course of this upcoming weekend, we will see more skins being submitted. I've already seen 3 of them right there. No Mercy Tools was submitted. This brand new photo stand garage door's just been submitted. So, yeah, keep an eye out. And you can always use micro522.com as an alternative option. If you hop onto here, click date submitted once, and you'll see all the new skins that are submitted. As of now, it doesn't appear to have the brand new skin. If I refresh, you'll see it now, and it is still not there. I guess that skin creator isn't acknowledged yet, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. I thank everybody over the past year who's watched me on my stream, and I thank everybody who's subscribed to me on my YouTube. Thank you very much for listening to me yap about pixels all the live long day. I hope you enjoyed yourself with Christmas. I hope you enjoy yourself with New Year's. And yeah, that's it. So thank you very much. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.